The fear of the threat is often way scarier than the threat itself. You probably know this. You probably know this. I knew it all my fucking life, but that doesn't stop me from fearing it, okay? And then suffering even though it hasn't happened, okay? Let's say I'm afraid of something happening. I'm suffering for my whole fucking life because I'm afraid of that shit happening, and then that shit happening and I relax. Oh, there's the inside. You anticipate it. You anticipate that the threat is gonna happen, and when it happens, you relax. You're like, oh, it finally happened. Now I don't have to think about this threat anymore. It finally happened. I can move on and think about other threats. And then you spend your whole fucking life thinking, what if, and then waiting for the threat to happen. And then maybe it happens, but most of the time, it won't happen. It won't happen. Mark Twain, actually, he said it. I've suffered through many disasters in my life. Most of them didn't happen. See, this is such a profound insight there from Mark Twain. You know, it's such a profound insight, but I don't know how to stop it. How about that? I don't know how to stop it. So maybe if you have an advice on how for me to stop fearing the threat itself, well, you can always say, oh, never let the appearance of a threat threaten you. You can always say that, but I don't know how not to do it. The appearance of a threat will always fucking terrify me, and I will always live in fear, anticipating it. I'm not even afraid anymore that it's gonna happen. I'm anticipating it. It's even more suffering like that. But maybe it's a good thing. Let's switch it around. What if it's a good thing? Maybe you're preparing for something. It makes you better, right? But then it turns into overthinking and rumination, and you need to go to therapy because now you're distracted from your real life. You cannot live your life because you're just anxious. So it's a terrible way to be a human. It's a terrible thing to be a human, but we have to be humans and we have to deal with this shit. So I'm just looking for answers out there. That's why I'm making this video. There's no answers in this video. It's just my cry for help.